Alright, hello and welcome back to episode 18 of my playthrough of All the Mod 7 to the Sky. And picking up pretty much off of the last episode, I didn't really do anything between episodes besides kind of figure out what the next plan of action is going to be. And for me, I think that's going to be going to the end because I want Unobtainium, right? I want the end tier of these tools, right? So we made ourselves some vibranium. I made myself the vibranium pickaxe. And I also smelted up all the modium and our vibranium because I think I'm going to actually upgrade my armor for the Ender Dragon fight, just to make life really easy. So what I'm going to do is go here, and I want all the modium armor. I want the helmet, and we can just literally just upgrade my my netherite stuff here, just so that the netherite stuff isn't just going to take up space inside of my AE system. Oh, and it passes on the I did not know it did that. It passes on the enchantments. That's actually really good. That's actually kind of cool. I don't want those netherite boots. I want these netherite boots to be used. Apparently add another set of boots in there. That's fine. So that's all the modium armor. We can then make the vibranium stuff. Because remember, this stuff also gives you extra bonuses, right? Like piglins are neutral to us now. Immune to all damage sources using fire and lava using these. These also do the same thing, but protection from damage, wither, magic resistance, no nausea. 0 fall damage and stuff with the vibranium boots. Absolutely no reason to not upgrade to these. This armor is actually OP. And it's also obviously giving us some quests. So that's that. That looks kind of spiffy. That looks cool. So we've done that. I don't think the same can be done for our sword, actually. I didn't check. Can I make a vibranium sword? I can probably just make one. 117 attack. You know what? It's probably just worth it. I may as well just do it. Doesn't hurt. That's not going to work because the thingy was already in the crafting. There we go. Bang. That makes that. We now have a spare sword. This thing does 117 attack damage, which is kind of stupid. I'm not going to make the rest of the tools. There's just no reason to do it yet. So that's that. So let's talk about making the end cake. What do we need to do this? We need a bunch of Eyes of Ender, some end crystals, which just need a couple gas tiers, which we have. This stuff, remember, we can get it from sieving soul sand, so we don't actually have a whole lot of it, but we can also just get a ton more really easily. We have pretty much infinite everything now. So that's really not a problem. It just takes a little bit of time and upgrading these guys to netherite if we want a better chance for it. But we won't bother with that. The hardest thing that we are going to need to make actually is probably just the cake, because I don't have any cows. But we have a Philosopher's Stone. And this thing, I think if it's a press R, can shoot a projectile. And that will actually change mobs into other random mobs. So we're going to head into the Twilight Forest to do that. We're going to need some EMC fuel sitting in my inventory. And so that when we do actually find a cow, right, we right click it. Rather, every time we find a mob and we shoot something at it, actually we can do it with the llamas. We can totally do it with the llamas. If I hit R, there you go, you can see it teleports, it changes it. And each time we do that, it's going to use some fuel. It's probably actually going to use everything from my Klein Star, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to hit R a bunch of times here until I get a cow. Chicken. Oh, please. No! And there's a bunch of bats around actually underneath the base. We can actually probably do this pretty easily. Funny, there we go, cow. Go right click, right click, right click. Cool, and now we have a cow. That's actually really easy. I was going to go to the Twilight Forest to do that, but I don't think that's really all that necessary. Cool, we can make one end crystal, and now I just need to make one more end crystal. Let's craft up that stuff. Let's craft up the cake. Let's make this last end crystal. And then I hit control click, make up these things. Cool, and there's our end cake. So I can place this down. Let's just put it down there. I'm just gonna have to right click on that to go there. We've got energy to come back. I've got flight. I've got a sword that's OP to destroy. Is there a bow? Is there a vibranium bow that I can use? I don't think there is. That's fine. I should just be able to right click now. Go to the end. Fly. And then just break all of these end crystals. This is cheating. There's never been an easier end dragon fight. This is actually silly how like easy this is. Like, come on now. I wonder how many hits it's going to take with the sword to kill the Ender Dragon. I'm actually, like, curious about it. 2. And 1 more. Mind you, I've not taken a single piece of, like, hit of damage this entire time. I'm just going to fly at this guy. Hit right-click a couple times. Not right-click, left-click. We're getting some mobs spawning in. Okay, so 2 hits is about half HP. Oh, and he's like whacking me away. Is that a shulker? It is a shulker. Come on, I can't get close to him now. Please. There we go. It's only going to take a couple more hits. It's just annoying to get to him. Sorry, I could just chase him with my flight. This is silly how I'm just taking 0 damage. Okay, here we go. He's dead now. That's silly how easy that was. Dragon scale, dragon scales. I got 3 different types of dragon scales, bro. Really? And 69 levels. Nice. Cool. And we got our teleporter there, so we can go into the end. Let's kill this boss. Bro, how much health does this thing have? Apotheotic boss. Titan forged. Whoa, look at that shovel. Minus fervor silk touch. Cool, where was the other one? What does this Enderman give me? Is it an Enderman? No, it's not. It's a phantom. They do have a lot of health, these things. Epic apotheotic boss, eh? Trying to read that top left as I'm trying to fight this thing, but it's not really working out all that well for me. Alright, he's dead now as well. Netherite boots of the defender. Projectile protection, mana, protection 4. That's kind of cool, I guess. Not really all that necessary for me. But that's that. Now we just need to get ourselves some Unobtainium then. I wonder how difficult that will be. I can one-hit Enderman. Alright, so boss enemies keep spawning in. Wonder, does this guy actually hurt me? Is there a chance that I actually die here, or...? Nah, I literally take just like 0 damage. I'm just OP. This is, kind of hilarious. Alright, so where do we find Unobtainium? Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Tick. More than the end, but yeah, we can explore Unobtainium. Here we go. End highland biomes. Note, having a nature's compass will help you find the biome. Let's make ourselves a nature's compass. Let's go back to the base. Nature's compass. Highland. Gosh, I should be able to search here if I go HI and Highlands. If we hit double click on that, yeah, it should be able to find us what the end Highland is. Cool. So that works. We can teleport back to the let's do an inventory dump actually. I don't need this junk anymore. Oh, it's a backpack dump. That works. That's fine, I guess. Go back to the end. And then we need the compass out. And then we just follow the compass now. Alright. So I'm going to travel for a distance over the end. I'm also going to keep my Klein star in my slot there so I can see how much we're using. And we're going to have like an actual fair distance here that I need to travel. Why did you flip all of a sudden? Actually, no, the easiest way is actually I'm going to use one of these things to get to the, to get into like the regular end. So I'm going to need some ender pearls. At least one of them. And then I'm going to throw it into this thing. I'm sure you guys that have played vanilla Minecraft know how this stuff works. I'm just going to throw an ender pearl into that portal there. And cool. And now if I press M, we're like in the end. Cool. So now I think it's just a matter of flying around and following this thing. Now this is pointing me back towards the end island, which I don't like. But this only thing has like a radius of 10,000, which should be like a really like big distance. But hopefully it'll flip here in a second if I just kind of choose the direction to fly in. So we'll come back once we've found that. And probably actually if I look at the quests, once I find some Unobtainium or I find one of these end cities to get an Elytra. I don't know that we need the Elytra, I'm just going to get one anyway. But yeah, we'll come back in a little moment. Oh, found an ender ship. Nice. I don't know that we need shulkers or anything, like, to be completely honest with you. Like, it's not vanilla Minecraft, so this isn't really all that necessary to come in here. But the Elytra were needed for a quest, so let's grab those. And then is there anything cool in here? Orb of temporary flight. Don't need any of this. Still the pneumatic craft stuff though. I'm sure that doesn't hurt to have. Glow trap. I thought that was a netherite helmet. I'll take the dragon scale. And the only other thing I really want from this ship is the head. Dragon's head, thank you. Ah, cool. Well, let's keep flying. I still am yet to find one of these highland biomes though, and I've travelled not a small distance. Okay, so it turns out I'm stupid. The nature's compass, you actually need to set it when you're inside of the end for it to actually work, because apparently I've been flying over highlands for probably a little bit here. But I found one finally. So I think I'm just going to fly around and try to find some unobtainium somewhere on the surface. Doesn't, maybe? I don't know. Now, did getting the quest actually grant us a potion for it? Probably not. That's vibranium site. That one doesn't give me a potion. Does that give me a potion? No. What about you? That gives me that. Okay, so once I have one of the things, I can get a potion of it, but that means I need one first. So what's going to be the easiest way of doing this? Well, I guess we have food on us. I can just, like, literally just chew up this entire island if I wanted to. Because I don't think there's any restriction other than just, like, end highlands. So I can just literally go like this. And, like, hope to find some around here. And I imagine it's going to be pretty, like, obvious when we do find it, because it's going to be nice and purple. And then I'm out of food again. Now, this doesn't seem like the most efficient way to look for this unobtainium stuff, but I am kind of lost as to what to do to find it. seeing as we weren't given really a an actual form besides doing this. So I'm just gonna like vein mine around like this until I find some. And then once I find some, I guess we'll come back, because right now this isn't the most entertaining thing in the world. Or food's gonna become an issue. I can't do this then. I don't have enough food. I was really hoping to find at least one on the surface. I've got like a ton of endstone just flying at my feet as well. Is that it there? No, that's silver. This is and barrens, so this place doesn't help me. It's Midlands. Highlands, okay. You're not seeing any on the surface. I don't know. I might fly around like the bottom of this thing. Like the sides and the bottom and look around like this. Oh, does this is no, it is considered as the Highlands. Okay, is there any underneath? Purple ore, please. Oh, alright. Never mind. I can't seem to find any. I need to think of a strategy to be able to find this junk. Alright, so I got sick of food being an issue, so I found this recipe here for mashed potatoes, which gives us a ton of saturation and some food. Really easy to craft. Just takes, what, potatoes, some salt, which we have a ton of, both of these, and then milk. Milk buckets is a way of doing it, but that's a really lame way of doing it, because obviously one right click equals one bucket. But we can also make ourselves milk bottles, so one bucket will turn into 16, which is way more efficient for crafting, so I can make like an absolute ton of mashed potatoes so long as I actually have the milk bottles inside of my AE system. I've just now run out of potatoes. But remember, these things are really easy to get, because I can just, remember I have the planting up here, can mash shift a couple times, and we have like silly amounts of potatoes. I'm pretty sure the potatoes don't even need to be cooked for this to work. And then I can just go there, click, bang, bunch of this stuff. And then the other thing I'm going to do while we're here is I'm going to make the feeding upgrade for my backpack. I don't have any melons. Oh, do I have melon seeds? I do have melon seeds. I'm going to make this because I'm going to show you guys how to do it, because it's like one of the best upgrades you can have for your sophisticated backpacks inside of Minecraft. It just makes life so much easier. So I need to make a feeding upgrade. And it does exactly what you'd think it would. It just takes the food that's inside of the backpack and feeds you with it. So I needed that. I need a golden apple. And a golden carrot. Bang. That should be able to be the feeding upgrade. Then we press B. It goes into upgrade slot there on the right. On the left rather than on the right, we have the options for it. For things that we don't want it to eat, but there's nothing that I really don't want it to eat. If I make the advanced version, we can set up like rules and stuff for it. Like, how do we do it? It doesn't really cost anything. We may as well just make the advanced version. Advanced version. Then this thing can go there. And then we can set it only feed when the player is hungry enough, only to waste half hunger points if of the food at most. We can set it to not waste any food, or we can just feed me as often as possible. We'll just go waste only half, and then feed me whenever I'm hurt, which shouldn't happen all that often. And then that's it. And then so long as there's food inside of my backpack now, we should be sweet. I shouldn't have any issues with hunger now. So now I can go back to the end with my compass. And then I can go here and Highlands. Cool. This is going to find me the nearest one. So now we can just fly in that direction. Alright, we'll be back in a bit. There we go. Oh my god, that took so long. I have no idea how long I've been doing this for. I have chewed away this entire area looking for this stuff. It's 1, 2 bits. I just like, there's going to be so much like end stone just here on the ground. Just keep hitting Control Q, dropping stacks at a time. Alright, I got my Unobtainium ore. That took forever. Let's go back. Oh my god. I'm processing this stuff like immediately. I am not doing that again without a charm. That was not a fun time. That actually took me... It is currently 9:15. Like local time. In the like at night, right? 9:15 at night. And I think I started that just after dinner, which would have been at about, let's say I started playing at 7, so that's 2 hours. Let's see how long the recording has been. Yeah, the 2 hour mark. That was a long time. We got our Unobtainium. I'm making the Unobtainium site potion like now. Press R on that. Cool. I keep forgetting how to make this stuff. I need to throw one of you into there. Make this, please. Furnace that up. Thank you. I need bottles. My goodness. At least now. At least now that I have the one, right, and I can make this site potion. I need sugar. It'll make getting more of it way easier, but still, oh my god. I'll go back to the nether and to the end and show you guys how much damage I did on the minimap and stuff. Like, not a fun time. Getting this first piece was actually torture, but once you have one, it's not that bad. That and just dealing with Endermen and stuff, just, my goodness. Alright. That's doing its thing. I've got 3 ingots. Do you turn into anything? Can we do anything cool with you, like right from the get-go? Oh, we need you for red matter. Alright, good to know. Armor, we can do the furnaces and stuff. Gears. Oh, I can do the infinity range booster. Oh, I might actually just even do that like right away. You know how like handy that would be? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. I want the infinity range booster. Infinity range booster. Just need 2 Enderium plates. Done. Control click. Thank you. How much power are you going to use if once I put you into the wireless? You only use 980 a tick. It's way cheaper, but the range is actually like insane. It's also cheaper on energy for some reason, but that's fine. This is the last time I can go to the end, so let's make it worthwhile. Now that we're here, I'm gonna quickly travel over to that island that I was doing my mining at, and then we'll do some chatting once we're there. Let's look at the devastation that I caused in the end. Look at this place. I went through with Vein Miner and got rid of every single little piece of endstone I could, because this is we're in the End Highlands. You can see that if I look at the map, you can zoom in at the massive area that I like decided to chew up and like just destroy, looking for this stuff, right? And then the way that I realized that there was actually stuff in here and decided to keep going is because I used a copy paste gadget. You can see here the outline of the area that I used to kind of check. I was like, well, I've started mining it. I was like, well, there's a chance that there's not even any or like even sitting in here. So I copied the area, and then I saw when I copied it, you can see there on the very far right, second from the right, there's three Unobtainium in here. So that's what led me to persevere and go through that. And then I only really got 2 of them anyway. Imitation air, what's that do? Oh, I got a bottle of Ender air. Cool. So now we have a... do I really not see any? Let's turn you on. So there was 3 in here, of which I only ever got 1 of. So I don't know where this other piece is. I don't know what the range is for this stuff either. So like there's meant to be 1 more piece of Unobtainium in here, but I just can't see it. But that's fine, which means this will be way easier now. Let's go over to this big island over here, because that's going to be a lot of End Highlands, whatever you want to call it. Let's trash all of this stuff. Like, yeah, there's like ungodly levels of endstone. Did I just get rid of the charm? I think I just got rid of the charm. I think I just got rid of the charm. Oh my god. I've got to go back. I'm going to make another one. I'm not doing this again. I'm not going through that again. Okay, we've got 1 more travel left. I need 1 more piece of Unobtainium. My last piece. If I mess this up now, it's game over. Just because I like legitimately refuse to why is it not letting me? I can't look at the recipe for it for some reason. Hello, game. Yeah, okay, it just doesn't want to give me the recipe now. Well, I can look at this at least. Bang, like that, and then I can just replace that with that. Let's bake that up. Cool, I need a piece of sugar. Ow. These things are literally 1-hits now. Why does it run out so quick? That's what happened. Is that this stuff just ran out like immediately. Why is it being used so fast? Hold on. That's what happened. I didn't drop it. It just literally just ran out. Alright, this is Ender Highlands here. Let's see if we can find any. Bang, shift right click. We're going to look around. Nothing, turn it off. Because, like, you see how rapidly that, like, the bar is going down? That is insane. That's what happened last time. And I don't... Well, it's running out so quickly. I'm not going to find any more Unobtainium before this thing runs out. Alright, I'm going to try to be the most efficient with these charms. I've got it. I made another one. I think I had enough there with the hand-ins that we got here to make a couple more of these charms. So hopefully I can stand in the middle here, hit right click, and then find stuff really easily. at least faster than what I did previously. So that way I'm not wasting entire charms like that quickly. But that works. That seems to be an effective way. That gave us another 4 straight away. The other thing I should probably do is enchant this with Fortune to make my life easier as well. But I think I'm just going to do that. Just kind of pick some spots, dig down a fair ways, turn it on, look around. There's nothing. Alright, move on to the next spot. And see, that's already half of our thing gone though. Like, I don't know, this stuff is rare enough as is. I don't know that making the charm go away so quickly is the nicest thing in the world for the developers to have done. But, you know, so be it. That is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I'm going to do this off camera, I think, because it's not going to be very fun for you guys to watch me fly around, press right click, and then leave. So, we'll probably leave it there for this one, I think. I'm just going to do this off camera. I'm just trying to try find more of this stuff as quickly as possible. And hopefully get ourselves at least enough to get all of our gear upgraded, and then hopefully some other things as well. But anyways, anyone who's still watching, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you all on the next one. Alright, peace.